Good afternoon, I am Michael Baine of Baine Contracting. We are a full-service building and remodeling company. And behind me is the famed Mantoloking Bridge with the flag blowing. You can see it's a bluebird sky. We're very excited to be here today and to get started on a very affected home from Superstorm Sandy, which happened back in early November 2012. And in front of me here is going to be a home that we're going to be lifting tomorrow, and today being Monday, tomorrow going in the air, and then raising that baby over on Wednesday on what they call a soap slide. And we're excited about this too. We're actually partnered up with Larry Myronchuk and Sons House Movers, and they're going to be working with us to do this and walk us through the process. So what we're going to be doing is bringing you a series, just some tidbits of what the process takes to actually do this project. So I would probably think it's going to take about 3 to 4 weeks and to run through the whole thing. And, by the time we're done raising the house, putting it back down, taking out the existing foundation, and then driving into wood piles, and again putting the new girder system in and raising it and lowering the house actually back down on top of that. So we're excited to kind of walk you through it as we move through and through the process. So stay tuned, and we'll keep you informed. Larry Myronchuk and the guys, they dropped off all this cribbing, tremendous timber beams out of white oak. They've also created the pockets right here, which has allowed the steel beams to run through this house east and west to lift it up. The cribbing now is in the crawl space as well, ready to go. So what they're going to do is when that house gets lifted with jacks, the steel goes up and they build this cribbing right to the bottom of that steel right there. We're good to go. Stay with us, folks. See you on the next step. Okay, so as part of the process, Larry Myronchuk has installed two 45-foot, very heavy 15.5-inch steel beams that are actually running north and south. Those beams can actually carry 150 to 175 pounds per foot. And then running east to west, there's actually 7 steel beams, smaller ones that can carry anywhere from 50 to 60 pounds per foot. And they actually will stack on top of that. And then they hydraulically lift these pieces of steel at 14 particular point loads. And at each point load, there's actually 2 hydraulic jacks that lift all the way around. So all 14 of them simultaneously will lift, I would say maybe 8 to 12 inches. That's the actually width of the cribbing that's installed. And we've been actually watching this happen right from the beginning. Once the foundation and the house were disengaged, building from the foundation with all the anchor bolts and things like that and all the tie downs, the process became a lot easier to lift. And as they lift it, again, they lift it in segments, and they'll do 1 to 2 cribbings at a time. And now that we have the house up here, I would say probably about 1.5 feet. It's probably going to go at least 2 cribbings for each lift, and then stop right there and reset it. You can really see now how the house is being held up. Right here with the 6x6 white oak cribbing, which is all staged. Again, they lift this house in 2-part increments. There's 2 pieces of cribbing for each time they lift. So each time they lift, they hold it, they put 2 pieces of cribbing under it, and they move and they lift again. This is a real good example of what it's supposed to look like. Cribbing, hydraulic jacks in the middle, main steel beam, and then we have the additional steel beams on top, which crisscross, which takes the load of the floor. Well, this right here clearly is the brainchild to the hydraulic systems that actually raise the steel. There's about 14 ports on this. and it allows the hydraulic lifts to go up in the air, raise the steel up, which raises the house. Without this machine right here, there'd be no raising the house. So as part of the process, in order to move the house, they actually use ivory soap and soak the boards. You can see what the guys are doing right now. In order for that house to move, there's a tremendous amount of weight on there, so in order to move that, they actually soak the boards and slide real nice. They do about 1.5 to 2 feet at a pole.